Why did the United States develop so rapidly and rise to become the world's leading superpower? The answer lies in history, and this video will take you on a journey through that entire story. Before the 15th century, the American continent was home to indigenous tribes with a long and rich history. They are believed to have originated from Asia, crossing the Bering Land Bridge through Alaska during the last ice age around 25,000 years ago, gradually spreading across North America. In 1492, under the sponsorship of Spain, the explorer Christopher Columbus successfully reached the Americas, also known as the New World. From that point on, European powers began colonizing the American continent, starting with Spain. Later, persecuted religious groups from England migrated to North America in search of freedom. In the 16th century, France also arrived, occupying large parts of northeastern North America, several Caribbean islands, and regions in South America. In 1763, the 7 Years' War broke out in Europe, with Britain and France clashing in their North American colonies as well. France was defeated and forced to cede Canada to Britain. To recover the heavy costs of war, Britain imposed higher taxes on its American colonies. In 1775, the American colonies began to rebel against British rule. On July 4th, 1776, the colonies declared independence from the British Crown through a document written by Thomas Jefferson, marking the birth of the United States of America. In 1783, under the leadership of General George Washington, the revolutionary forces defeated Britain with crucial financial and military support from France. The United States officially became an independent nation. In 1789, General George Washington was elected as the first president of the United States. In 1800, major geopolitical changes occurred when Spain transferred the Louisiana Territory back to France. France sought to rebuild its empire in North America, but soon became embroiled in the Napoleonic Wars in Europe. In 1803, U.S. President Thomas Jefferson purchased Louisiana from France, doubling the nation's territory. In 1812, the United States fought Britain for the second and final time. The conflict was intense. British forces even managed to burn down Washington, D.C. However, the Americans ultimately prevailed. The Anglo-American Convention of 1818 established the U.S.-Canada border along the 49th parallel, which later also became the boundary extending westward to the Oregon Territory. Following victory over Britain, U.S. borders in the north and west were firmly established. Remaining Native American lands were permanently annexed, and the vast Louisiana Territory fueled westward expansion. This expansion led to tensions with Spain, a former ally. After negotiations, the two nations signed the Adams-Onis Treaty in 1819. Spain, facing internal difficulties, ceded Florida and claims to Oregon to the United States in exchange for $5 million and an end to hostilities. To the south, Mexico declared independence from Spain. Both the United States and Mexico were nations founded by European settlers who had broken away from colonial rule. As both countries expanded, conflict became inevitable over control of North America. Texas became the focal point of this struggle. After many American settlers migrated there, they overthrew Mexican authority and established the Republic of Texas. In 1845, the United States annexed Texas at its request, triggering war with Mexico. U.S. forces defeated Mexico and occupied its capital. Mexico was ultimately forced to sign a peace treaty recognizing California as part of U.S. territory. With territorial expansion complete, industrialization